By this point, we all seen that girl on TikTok talking about the chop man epidemic. And here's my thoughts on that. I think there's just an inflation of ego, bro. I think there's just like a big inflation of ego. Just like, you know, dudes keep it real with each other, bro. We keep it real. Like, nigga be like, nigga, you fat as fuck. Nigga, you ugly as fuck. Nigga, you're chopped. Nigga, you're ashy. Nigga, you're crusty. I just feel like girls don't do that. They only do it when they're mad. Like, whenever two girls be beefing, and then they start posting pics of each other's dirty panties, bitch, and you had a yeast infection Thursday. Like, damn, it took you falling out to say that? I don't know. I'm a believer in self-improvement, though. I'm truly a believer in nobody's really ugly. Because you can find a hairstyle that suits you. You can find a way to dress that suits you. You can always work out, get a skincare, like all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, we got Chop Man Epidemic by Sadagascar. Go ahead, like his shit. Like my shit, subscribe, follow, Instagram, and get in touch with a nigga, bro, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's get into it.
Alright, what's up, guys? Recently, my TikTok has been filled with people talking about the chopped man epidemic, and you know, I am a man who's also chopped, so I figured why not talk about it?
Bro. No, come on, bro. Don't take it out of context, but you a handsome ass dude, bro. You a real handsome dude, bro. Plus, I see all the sports gear in the back. You were athletic too, bro. You not chopped, bro. Don't listen to these hoes on the internet, bro. You not chopped, bro.
About it. Now, if you're actually employed and don't know what I'm talking about, basically, this girl right here, Stella, made a video talking about the quote-unquote chopped man epidemic. And pretty much in the video, she stated how the majority of men nowadays are unattractive and we are currently in a baddie shortage, and that whenever she sees an attractive man nowadays, she gets excited because of how rare it is.
So as we're all very much aware, we are living through a chopped man epidemic, and there's a big shortage of baddies.
If you go back to 2020, early 2021, whenever I would react to videos like this, I had no mercy for these hoes, bro. But now I'm just going to say something nice. As growth and positivity, I'm just going to say something nice, bro. I'm going to say something nice. She ain't that ugly, bro. She ain't that ugly, bro. But I just feel like some people ain't keep it real with her in her life, bro. I feel like some people ain't keep it real with her, bro. I just don't know where the rise of confidence from some people just came from. Like with guys, bro, we keep it real. If our homeboy looks ugly, bro, I'm not gonna say, yeah, you look good. I'm like, nigga, you ugly as hell, nigga. You ugly as hell, bro. Like, with these girls, oh, you beautiful. No, you're not. It took someone telling me, yo, bro, you look a mess, for me to lock in, bro. We need to start doing, like, girls need to start holding each other accountable. Some girls need to be like, yo, like, you look like a fucking monster. Please don't get on the internet talking about how other people look. God don't like ugly, bro. And you being mad ugly, literal and physically. Just don't get on the internet talking about how other people look, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the ugliest girl on the internet, but you definitely ain't the right messenger to be saying this, bro. We gotta have a little accountability here, man. I don't know who you think you are, but you're not that.
It's gone so bad to the point that, like, if I see an attractive man, it genuinely makes my day. I was walking on the sidewalk earlier, and I saw a cute guy in his car, so I waved to him, and he smiled back at me. And obviously he drove away after that, but I was like, oh my god, a cute guy? This was at 6:50 p.m. It's 7:17, and I'm still like, oh my god. And I feel like this is gonna power me through my evening. Like, wow, I actually saw an attractive man today.
Imagine if a guy said this. I just want y'all to think real quick. Imagine if a guy got on the internet saying, damn, guys, all these hoes been looking ugly lately. Am I right, guys? Like, literally, they just been looking so ugly. They've been looking so chopped. What do you think the comment section is going to be like in that guy's comments? Nigga, you're gay. Nigga, you like boys. Nigga, what? We don't agree. And it's weird, bro. It's weird. I never see that, like, compared to girls, they like, some girls make their whole personality talking about men, bro. Literally just talking about men. And it is just like, yo, you are a soulless shell of a human, bro. Because just, I don't know, bro. Just getting on the internet, living in a chopped man epic. Man, shut up.
Hey, like, diamond in the rough, needle in the haystack. Seriously.
So, yeah, as you can see, this girl is very confident in her opinion. Now, despite what she said being completely inaccurate and totally subjective, she looks like this. So, you know, obviously people are gonna have an issue with this. Now, I'm not gonna come on here and roast the girl. The comments already deep fried the shit out of her. And, you know, I don't want to add on to that because that would be very mean and immature.
No. Raw Ross's Jr. Meat. I knew she looked familiar from somewhere. Couldn't put my fucking finger on it. That is the most perfect, like, if she transformed into a man, that would be Raw Ross's Jr., bro.
Now, when it comes to my personal opinions on whether or not we're in a chopped man epidemic, no, I don't think we can prove that. Beauty and attractiveness is quite literally the most subjective thing on the planet. Like, scientifically, there's not a single thing on this planet that fluctuates so much based on someone's
I can't stop staring at his PS5. It looks like shaped like a fucking spire. Or is that not a PS5? It looks like one, but it, like, compared to mine, that's just built weird.
Personal opinion. Like, when you find someone attractive, that is based on your personal opinion and your opinion only, okay? There are probably people out there who find this girl attractive. So for you to come on TikTok and say that all the men that you happen to come across don't fit your personal standards, which means that all men are just fucking chopped, that is just a logical fallacy. That is a very unintelligent thing to say. Especially when you take into consideration all the other factors that come into play. Like, for example, this girl could work at a fucking retirement home, okay? If your job is to change an 80-year-old's diaper, like, twice a day, obviously you're not gonna come across that many attractive men unless they work with you. But I can guarantee you, if you go to Arizona State and walk on campus for like 5 minutes, your opinion will be much different, alright? You could go to fucking, I don't know,
What's with Arizona State, bruh? Is it true that Arizona State has, like, so much baddies and model-looking motherfuckers out there? That is, like, the #1 and the only school I've ever heard where people just constantly talk about how good the people look there. What the fuck? I gotta do some research after this video.
Equinox in LA. Alright, look at all the dudes who work out at Equinox LA. I can guarantee you, your opinion of chopped men will change drastically. So based off this video, I'm gonna have to assume that this girl is either very unintelligent and didn't think about a lot of things before she made that video, or she's just rage baiting and you know, she knows that she's chopped and she knows that people will get mad if she spreads this message. So yeah, I guess, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Those are my two conspiracy theories. But yeah, pretty much that is like the first chapter to the story when it comes to the chopped man epidemic. Basically, this girl made a video saying that all men are chopped, and the comments were like, yo, if anyone is going to be saying this, it should not be you. You cannot talk. Which then leads on to the second chapter of the chopped man epidemic, the retaliation. Basically, after this girl got absolutely ripped to shreds in her comment section, a lot of other girls who I guess agreed with her came to her defense. And there's kind of been like a little coalition formed, okay? I like to call them the 4 horsemen of being chopped. And it's just coalition formed, okay? I like to call them
This girl right here, bruh, like, this is exactly what I mean when I say other girls on the internet will back up bad girls' actions. You know she don't look good, bruh. You know she don't look good, and you get on her, she's very beautiful. Like, conventionally, no, ma'am.
The 4 horsemen of being chopped. And it's just a bunch of really unattractive women defending this girl. And basically the gist of what they are saying is that this girl is actually very beautiful, and the reason that people are making fun of her in her comments is because the chopped men she is talking about are offended, and people are addicted to porn, so they're only attracted to the very hot models that you see on Pornhub and shit.
The craziest thing about the war going on against the chopped man epidemic girl is that she's actually quite beautiful. Hello? She's actually quite beautiful. Like, actually, dare I say, more than conventionally attractive.
So, yeah, according to this girl, this woman is more than conventionally attractive. And the reason all the comments are saying otherwise is because we're addicted to porn. No. And I know you guys probably expected me to come on here and just absolutely dig into this girl, especially after what she said. But in my personal opinion, I think that this girl is a very average looking girl. Okay, maybe if you had a type towards like ogres, you would find her more attractive, but for the most part, she's not like really that fucking chopped. However, with that being said, to say that all the men who don't find this girl attractive are just porn addicts who don't know how to like talk to women is absurd, because I'm sorry, look at this woman. Like I said before, I'm not gonna roast her too much, but when someone who looks like this comes onto the internet complaining about other people not being attractive, and then saying that the people who don't find her attractive and making fun of her are only doing that because they're addicted to porn is fucking...
One thing I noticed is like, women get on the internet talking about how men can't take rejection, which I agree, some men can't. Women also can't, and they deflect so bad. Like, whenever they get denied by a dude, oh, you must be gay. Oh, you must be a fuckboy. Oh, we're living in that, I was doing charity work. I'm a 10 anyways. Man, watch out, bro.
Crazy. That is outlandish. Let's use our fucking thinking caps here, okay? The reason this girl is getting absolutely ripped to shreds is because she is not the right person to spread this message. Because like I said numerous times, she looks like this. And listen, okay, like I said before, this girl is very average looking. I don't think she's that fucking chopped. But when you come on social media and spread the message that an entire gender is chopped, and you don't look great,
all I'm saying is think of an average dude, bro. An average looking dude, and he just got on the internet and just called a whole bunch of girls just like ugly. We're living in an ugly girl epidemic. You know, they're just so fucking fat and disgusting, and they're like fucking whales walking. Crucified that nigga that day. They would have found his IP. They would have doxed that nigga. They would have dragged him out of his house, bro. I kid you, he would be on capital trial right now. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yourself, what the fuck do you expect? What are we kidding here? Like what? Like you have all of these creatures who identify as women who are coming to this girl's defense, but it's like, how do you not see the craziness here? Like, she made a fucking outlandish video. And I know what the comments are gonna say, like, oh, you're degrading this woman so much, you must think you're so attractive. First of all, no. Like I said before, I'm fucking chopped. But second of all, even if I wasn't, I would never come onto social media attacking an entire group of people, women specifically, saying that they're all fucking chopped just because I happen to not come across that many attractive women in my life. And even if I did, I would be ready to face the criticisms and comments that I get, because not only did I just insult an entire gender, I'm starting it. I'm the one I'm bringing this onto myself. No one told me to make that. No one told this girl to make this chop man epidemic video. And also, a lot of people tend to think that just because a bunch of women are coming to this girl's defense that she's not actually chopped and that everyone's just overreacting because they're offended. But it's like, no. Okay, here's the thing. This girl is a straight woman. She is trying to attract straight men. So guess who decides how attractive she is? Straight men. It doesn't matter if women find her pretty because she doesn't want the women. She is not trying to attract them. That is like me buying a super loud sports car, getting a bunch of compliments from dudes who also drive super loud sports cars, and then being like, yo, I get bitches now. Like, no motherfucker, you get oil changes twice a week and a bunch of new friends at car meets.
But you guys are brain-rotted gooner freaks. And proving her point. You're proving her point. All you guys do is goon. You goon to weird-looking alien plastic surgery, messed-up-looking porn stars on Twitter, or freaky little anime characters that look like they're 5 years old. But actually, if my sister was reincarnated as a slime, the character is 14,000 years old, so technically she's over 18.
What the fuck did this girl just say? That's not even for, like, my argument. I was just watching the video in full. What the fuck? What was, what? Alright, so one last thing I want to talk about before I end the video is why I even made this whole thing in the first place, because I really didn't think this whole chopped man epidemic was, like, a really big deal. Up until I saw that what people are, like, just listen to the story. I would like you guys all to meet Hindu Homeboy, some random Indian guy on TikTok who made a video responding to the chopped man epidemic video. And basically in the video, he jokingly called her ugly and talked about how we should all aspire to be like her because she is so delusional and thinks that she isn't chopped. But then...
So first off, before he even says the next part, that's not an ugly dude, bro. But I guarantee there's women in the comments about to turn this into a misogyny, you're ugly, talking about women, It's what they do on the internet, bro. Internet is full of a cesspool of just misery, dark aura. That's all the internet is, bro. Don't stay on it too long or it will consume you.
One of the four horsemen came to her defense and made an entire video talking about why this guy is wrong and why this girl is pretty, blah, blah, blah. And of course, she looks like this. So then this guy took the beginning of her video and used it for the intro to a skincare video, because I guess he's sponsored by a skincare product. And I guess that kind of just pissed off the chopped woman community, because now his account is being targeted and botted and just, like, fucked. All because he disagreed with what this woman said.
I'm being threatened. Let's talk about it. So 3 days ago, I made a video on the chopped man epidemic, okay? And I tastefully pointed out that the original creator has incredible manifestation skills, and I'm in awe of her skill and her prowess, right? Everybody thought it was funny, hee hee ha ha, like whatever, we move on. 2 days ago, this one woman didn't find it very funny, and she decided to make a video of my video. And in the beginning she goes, "This man is chopped." And then I checked the source and I was like, this is really funny. So I wanted to post another skincare video. So I take the beginning of her video where she says, "I'm chopped," and I use it as the intro to my skincare video, which I did over a Britney Spears song. Okay, again, nothing negative has been said up to this point. Yesterday, I go check her profile after making my video. She's like, "I'm gonna find everybody that's coming to my page and commenting. I'm gonna find your high school."
She don't even look good, bro. It's like a cardinal sin to disagree with a woman, bro. I promise you. I don't know when it started. I think it started 2020. I think 2020 was the start of, like, women specifically getting on the internet and saying whatever the fuck they want. And if you disagree with them or clap back or whatever, you're labeled all types of things. You're wanted that same day, bounty, dead or alive, bro. Because there used to be a time in history where people who look like this wouldn't be talking about people who look like this, bro. They would know their place. And I know it sounds crazy. And I know I'm not the best looking nigga yet. I know I'm not the best looking nigga yet. But I would never get on the internet and talk about a girl who's above, like, I wouldn't get on the internet talking about how a girl looks at all. At all. Unless she was, like, a real dickhead. But I never would, like, unprovoked, I would never get on the internet talking about, "Oh yeah, all these girls look ugly, dude." Oh, that's only a luxury women have. And whenever you clap back at them, even if you're not ugly, you're this, you're that, you're that. Some bullshit. Anyways, that's enough out of me today. I'm glad I got to talk to y'all today. Follow, like, subscribe, follow the Instagram, and I love y'all. Peace.